What if I told you that death isn't always the end? Imagine an animal that can live, grow old, and then, just when it seems like its time is up, it hits a reset button and starts its life all over again. This isn't science fiction. This creature is real. It lives in our oceans, and its name is Turritopsis dohrnii, the immortal jellyfish. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll understand how this tiny marvel of nature defies one of life's most fundamental rules. So what exactly is this immortal jellyfish? Scientifically known as Turritopsis dohrnii, it's a tiny, bell-shaped creature no bigger than your pinky fingernail. It's almost completely transparent and floats in oceans all around the world. Scientists call it biologically immortal. But what does that even mean? To understand how incredible this is, let's first look at the normal life cycle of a typical jellyfish. Most jellyfish start as a fertilized egg, which hatches into a free-swimming larva. This larva eventually settles on the ocean floor and transforms into a polyp, which looks like a tiny sea anemone. This polyp then buds off and releases baby jellyfish, called ephyrae, which grow into the adult medusa we all recognize. After reproducing, the adult jellyfish gets old, its body breaks down, and it dies. That's the end of the line. For most jellyfish, it's a one-way trip from birth to death. But this is where Turritopsis dohrnii changes the game. It possesses a secret superpower, biological rejuvenation. When faced with a crisis, like starvation, physical damage, or just old age, it can do something truly astonishing. It reverses its own development through a process called transdifferentiation. In simple terms, it can take its specialized adult cells, like muscle or nerve cells, and transform them back into their youngest, earliest form. It's like a butterfly deciding to turn back into a caterpillar. This ability to revert from its adult form back to a polyp is what makes it completely unique in the animal kingdom. So how does it actually escape death? When the jellyfish is stressed or injured, instead of dying, it sinks to the ocean floor. Its bell and tentacles begin to decay and fold inward, and it transforms back into a cyst-like blob. From this blob, a new polyp colony grows. And from that polyp, new jellyfish will eventually bud off, each genetically identical to the original adult. It literally gets to start its life all over again, carrying the same genetic code. This cycle can, in theory, repeat forever. Now, does this mean it's truly immortal and can't be killed? Not exactly. Biologically immortal is not the same as being invincible. The immortal jellyfish can still be eaten by predators, like fish or sea turtles. It can die from diseases or get destroyed if its environment changes too drastically. So, while it holds the genetic key to eternal life, in the wild, its journey is often cut short just like any other animal. It doesn't live forever, but it has the potential to. This incredible ability wasn't even known to science until the 1980s. A student named Christian Sommer was studying hydrozoans in the Italian Riviera when he noticed something bizarre happening in his petri dishes. The adult jellyfish he was observing were seemingly turning back into polyps. When he published his findings, it sent shockwaves through the scientific community. Biologists were stunned. The idea that an animal could reverse its aging process was thought to be impossible. Today, labs around the world are still studying this jellyfish, trying to unlock the genetic secrets behind its remarkable ability. Naturally, this raises a huge question. What does this mean for humans? Could we ever learn to regenerate our cells and reverse aging like the immortal jellyfish? The research into Turritopsis dohrnii is heavily influencing studies on aging and cellular repair. Scientists are looking at its genes to understand how it can reprogram its cells without getting cancer or other malfunctions. The goal isn't necessarily to make humans immortal, but to potentially find ways to repair damaged tissues, treat age-related diseases like Parkinson's or Alzheimer's, or even heal injuries more effectively. For now, humans can't do this. Our biology is far more complex, and our cells are rigidly specialized. Of course, even if we could borrow this jellyfish's trick, we'd face a whole new set of problems. There are major ethical questions surrounding the idea of radical life extension or immortality. Would it be reserved for the wealthy? What would happen to the planet's resources if nobody ever died of old age? And on a personal level, would living forever even be desirable? The story of the immortal jellyfish forces us to think about what it truly means to live and what purpose aging and death serve in our own lives. The immortal jellyfish isn't the only creature with amazing survival skills. Tardigrades, or water bears, can survive the vacuum of space. Lobsters show negligible signs of aging and can keep growing their entire lives. And the hydra, a tiny freshwater relative of the jellyfish, also has incredible regenerative powers. But what makes Turritopsis dohrnii stand out is its ability to reverse its entire life cycle, from a sexually mature adult back to a juvenile polyp. It doesn't just pause aging, it actively turns back the clock on its whole body. So why did nature create such a mind-bending ability? From an evolutionary standpoint, it's a brilliant survival strategy. The ocean is a dangerous place. By being able to revert to its more resilient polyp stage during tough times, the jellyfish gives its genes another chance to be passed on. When conditions are good, it can reproduce as a normal adult. But when food is scarce or danger is near, it can hit the reset button and wait for better days. It's natural selection at its most creative, ensuring survival against all odds. Despite its incredible power and worldwide presence, you've probably never seen one. They are tiny and transparent, making them almost invisible in the vastness of the ocean. A common myth is that there's a single ancient jellyfish that has been alive for millions of years. The reality is that it's a cycle of renewal, an endless lineage of genetically identical clones. One mind-blowing fact is that their population is silently exploding across the globe, likely hitching rides in the ballast water of cargo ships, making them a true global citizen. Ultimately, this tiny, seemingly insignificant creature teaches us a profound lesson about life. It shows us that the rules we thought were absolute can sometimes be broken. It's a testament to the sheer ingenuity and mystery of nature, which often outsmarts our most advanced technology. It reminds us to stay curious and that there are still so many wonders on our planet left to discover. So, a creature that can cheat death by starting over, again and again. What do you think this discovery could mean for the future of humanity? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed uncovering this incredible secret of the natural world, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to Amazing Facts on the Planet for more mind-blowing stories. Thanks for watching.